Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. Today, I'm working on like 5 or 6 different projects, honestly. I don't know why it is that my life is either like bone dry or insane. Somebody explain. Somebody explain. Because literally I've gone like 4 or 5 weeks without much to do, and then all of a sudden, everything all at once has just like dropped. And then this week I have a huge like install going on, which I'm doing in another vlog, but everything else, there's like 4 other projects that just all happened, and I'm like, why does this do this? If you're a church creative and you can relate, let me know in the comments. Maybe it's just how things happen. I'm working on a wedding song for someone who reached out and was like, I want a wedding song. However, their wedding song is like in a week, but it's a very quick turnaround, so I need to get that done today. I have a writing session with someone later. I have to record a ton of part references for Summit Conference, which, by the way, guys, I am directing Summit again with my friend Hope and Dan, and I'm really excited to be doing that. Hope is like way ahead of me on getting like female soprano alto parts out there, and I'm behind because of so many things. I feel like there's something else too, and gosh, I feel like I'm missing it. I don't know. We're gonna focus on those right now, and if something more comes to me later, we'll focus on that. Plus, I have all my regular lessons too. So let's get to work. So essentially what this client sent me was a screen recording of an AI model that she gave her lyrics that she wrote to, and they created the song for her, which I assume probably did melody. It's not a very good AI model because it's like switching between male and female vocal, but it's one person the whole time, and like when it goes higher it'll switch into female, when it goes lower it'll switch into male. It's got just like generic music and whatever behind it. It's a pretty cool song. The lyrics are pretty good. I can kind of tell that AI made the rest of the song. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that song, I'm going to take this video first of all and drop it into Ableton Live. You can drop video files into Ableton Live and take the audio out. I'm gonna export that as an MP3. I'm gonna upload that MP3 into my AI tool that I use to remove vocals, because I wanna just lay out the music and use the vocal to put my music on, and then I'm sending it back to her. She's going to record her vocal on that music, send it back to me. I'm gonna flesh out the rest of the song, and then she's gonna have a song. That's the game plan, so let's get on it. Now that I have these 3 separate files, I have the lead vocal, the background vocals, the music. It tells me it's in E, and it's at 137 BPM. I'm gonna take these 3 files and save them and put them right back into Ableton and begin building a track around it. just sent off the file to the client, and she's going to work on getting her vocal back to me, and I will work on that track later. Right now, I finished just in time for one of my lessons. What else do I have? After the lesson, I have the writing session. So I need to confirm with the other writer that time is good. Just send a confirmation. We'll see if that works. I need to send like 1 or 2 texts real quick regarding some summit things. So I'm gonna do that. Finished that. That was one of the hardest writes that I've done in a long time because it was not in a genre that I'm used to. It was more leaning Southern gospel-ish, and I don't write Southern gospel a lot, so it was a challenge for me to make it my style. And also, it was a song that was already written and we were rewriting it. Someone who's not a writer kind of put it all together, and then we were taking what they put together and like making it song-worthy, so to speak. So it was a lot of work, and it was honestly really outside of my wheelhouse. And it took a long time to just break through that. We wrote for about 2.5 hours, so that was a long process. It was brutal, but we got there and we're done, and I feel really good about it. I'm excited to hear what the producer does with it because I think it'll be cool. It'll be a cool vibe. Think like Tasha Cobb's Release the Sound, like rocky country / Left It in the Water / maybe Midnight, kind of the FPC version, something like that. A nice balance between like country, gospel, rockish. That was just the vibe, and that's so outside of my wheelhouse, but we had fun doing it. So I'm glad that it's finally done. I've got other things to get to today, but that is it for this vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and getting all these creative things done, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.